winter has just completely thrown off my life. I feel trapped inside. I'm having a full-blown panic attack. Alrighty, time to go outside for the first time in God knows how long. I don't know what to do. Is that like animal abuse? It looks crazy when you put it on. If my eyes shrivel into little peas, you shouldn't use this. Salmon sperm? Maybe the thaw is coming. No, the winter sucks. I just wanted to keep it very real for this vlog. I just debated whether or not I should share this, and I was just blood. Girl, what are you doing on the— Get down, Winnie. I just turned on the camera to film. Winnie, get down, and she fully hopped on the table.
Can't do that.
I'm just a baby.
How can you be mad at her? We've already lost the ability to not have them get on our couch, our bed, our chairs, every single furniture item, and I thought the table and the counters were safe, but they're not. They just kind of hop up here too now and eat whatever's on here. Silver lining is that we always have to keep the house super clean. You cannot have any food or wrappers or tax documents. I've learned the hard way. Otherwise, they're just gonna eat them, even if they're on a counter that is 4 feet high. Is that 4 feet? Winnie. She's eating this box. No, Winnie.
I'm just your baby.
See, I wasn't lying when I said you can't have anything out. So having that box out, that's technically my fault. I guess at this point. I can't imagine having kids. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. As you can see, I just got up for the day. Hairspray still caked in my hair. Literally the only reason I got ready for the day yesterday was at 5 p.m. because I had to take a picture for a thumbnail. So I got ready for my thumbnail and then I got right back into this actual exact sweatsuit. I don't know how to wiggle like that. I try every now and then for practice. This is all to paint a picture of what I'm experiencing right now, which is that I am going through the winter blues, I believe. I haven't been in a winter environment for a really long time, and I always told my fiance that I do not want to live in a place long term that has a winter. It just doesn't do it for me. It had been like over a decade since I had experienced a winter. I started questioning, am I just overthinking it? It's been over a decade. Maybe I'm remembering the winter wrong. And so when my fiance got into business school in Boston and we moved here, I thought, you know what, maybe the winter's gonna be great. And I started glamorizing it. I was like, wait, maybe we'll go sledding, we'll go to the Boston Commons and go ice skating, we'll go on snowy walks. No, the winter sucks. I feel trapped inside. I can no longer take the dogs for good walks because there's salt everywhere and the boots that I keep buying keep breaking or not fitting them. The gym is a disgusting nightmare. You go in there and all of a sudden there's slush and salt and so many people versus what it used to be. So winter has just completely thrown off my life, which I didn't expect, although I thought I would expect. Wait, that didn't make sense. I was on the phone with my fiance just now, and I was expressing to him that I need to film something, and I wish I could go out into the world and go do something, but he just suggested, why don't you just pick up the camera right now and explain what you're going through, which is the winter blues. For example, it's 11:20 a.m. right now, and I'm still in my pajama sweatsuit. I just wanted to keep it very real for this vlog. Pick up the camera, show you what I'm going through. I'm gonna try my best to force myself out of these wah-wah, boo-boo, cocoa outside vibes, aka I'm gonna go out into the world, force myself to go do things with the few hours of daylight that I have left. Welcome to a very honest day in my life, having the winter blues and fighting like hell to get out of it. I kind of want to drink a coffee, but lately coffee has been giving me anxiety attacks. Don't know why. My heart just starts beating fast, then I tune into my heart beating fast, and then I make it beat more quickly because I'm freaking out that it's beating quickly, and then I'm having a full-blown panic attack. Let's start the day at noon on this beautiful Tuesday, alone, here in cold Boston, by getting ready for the day and then forcing myself out into the universe. One thing I already did was clean up the common room to just feel a little bit better about myself. That worked, and that inspired me to think, hey, why don't I go do more good proactive things to feel even better? Starting with a get ready with me. I only really technically have 3 things to do today. 1, eat. Yes, I know some people live for the time of day that they get to eat. For me, it's like, fuck it's that time again. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna put in my body. 2, I have a meeting. I'm currently working with one of my old coworkers on a fun little startup venture. 3, I have to go grocery shopping, but that's about it. Also, we live in a 2-story house and there's neighbors above us and I can hear them walking around and talking every now and then. And so sometimes I get self-conscious talking to myself because I'm like, holy if they can hear me. Conversations I'm just having very clearly to a camera or myself. I always imagine that they're just up there, just like ear pressed to the floorboards, just like, oh my god, what a freak. Maybe true, maybe not true. I don't know. Anyway, excuse how ugly I'm about to look. I used to start my routines with Lumify. Every single day, I would put this in my eyes because I have always had the most red eyes ever in high school. Should I take this out? I look horrible. In high school, people used to always ask me if I was high in the mornings because I would just show up to school with the most bloodshot eyes. I wasn't, FYI, but it would genuinely look like I was. And at that point in time, I didn't have a fix for it. I just kind of rocked the red eye look because I knew that the eye drops like Visine Red Relief were bad for you. And then I found Lumify, which is apparently not as bad for you. I asked my eye doctor about it. Is it safe to do it every day? And she was kind of just like, I don't know. It's not safe. So I took that as a yes. I've been doing this every single day, if not twice a day, just to relieve my red eyes. And it's worked like a charm. I never thought twice about it. I figured it's kind of the same maintenance that I do for my skin with a moisturizer every day or my teeth by brushing them. I'm just putting something in my eye every day. And then I re-downloaded TikTok, which I shouldn't have done. I literally spent 8 hours on it last night. Apparently, by putting this in your eyes every day, your body starts to get used to it. And somebody compared this to Afrin, which I know is a addictive thing for your body. Once your body gets used to it, you can go down a really bad dependent rabbit hole. And apparently it's the same with this. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut it cold turkey. Yesterday, I didn't put this in my eyes and I fought the urge to, despite going nowhere. But then I had to film some segments for my Epic Universe video. And I was like, I need to put in the red eye drop so that I don't have red eyes. But I was like, no, commit to it. Au natural. Recorded that little segment for the video, put it in, posted it, watched it on my TV. I look high as hell in both of those clips. I promise you, I am not. Those are my natural eyes. I don't know what to do. Should I just rely on this and be Lumify's #1 customer for life, restocking the same that I restock toothpaste? Maybe? If my eyes shrivel into little peas, I will let you know in real time. And at that point, you shouldn't use this. I think for today, maybe we will go back to using it. Or should I not? This is a very casual vlog. Why should I? Who am I trying to impress? Please excuse my red eyes for the entirety of this video. Let me just start by stealing my fiance's. I don't even know what this is, but it feels like it would go on first, so I've been putting it on first. Peptides and ceramides fluid moisturizer. Soothes, moisturizes, and boosts barrier function. Yes. That's the other thing. The winter, I didn't know what a toll it takes on my body, but my skin is just flaking off. My nose is bleeding. My nose has never hurt more than it has since the winter kicked in November. If I touch it, you know what? Actually, today it's feeling a little bit better. Usually if I do this, pain. This, pain, because it's so dry in there. And I do all the dumb nasal sprays and moisturizing nasal sprays, and I put Aquaphor in there. It doesn't help. It's just the winter. Now for this, which is apparently, salmon? Sperm? I don't want to ask more questions. Or maybe I should. Is that like animal abuse? I'm sure the salmons are thrilled with the collection. Maybe it's fine, but apparently it works wonders for your skin according to my previous... What the hell is the word? You're sober and then you... During my previous relapse in TikTok, I learned that that is apparently a miracle for your skin. So I bought it, hopefully using up the last of this moisturizer. It's crazy. This has been in this state for, I shit you not, a month. And every time I'm like, oh, perfect, I get to throw it out after this use. No, this is like Hermione's bag, but the moisturizer version. Because there's always just a little bit more you can squeeze out. See, like, where did that come from? Look, it's a crazy thing. Today is not the last day that I'll be squeezing this until my fingers hurt. I'm not kidding, my fingers hurt. Don't forget your neck. Cycler is the best moisturizer. I hate all moisturizers that don't go on your face because they always feel so slimy. This one, oh God, it just smells so good. If you saw my influencer products video, doubt you have, that's when I actually got this exact bottle, and it's lasted me from then until now, and I use it morning and night. Well, that's being a little gracious to myself, as if I do my skincare consistently morning and night, but I use it every time I do my skincare. Do number 2. And lastly, before we sunscreen it up, despite it being weather, because I don't want to be a leather bag, is this, which I put on my nose because I hate those little dots. I know they're natural and everyone has them, but I don't want them. Apparently this sizzles them away, and I can confirm it does. And then I just put it here because for some reason I don't break out anywhere. Oh my God, let me fucking knock on wood. Trust me, I went through the gauntlet. I'm allowed to have nice skin now post Accutane nightmare. Nightmare being that I was just blood. The last little bit of acne that I do get is right here and here, and also behind my ears. I know, weird. If I do this every day, then it doesn't come back, because I'm probably just making the surface of my skin uninhabitable. Oh, I forgot to brush my teeth. The toothpaste that I use, in case you're curious, I'm sure you're not, is Boca. I've been using this for forever. It is fluoride free, which was also something that TikTok influenced me to get rid of in my life years ago. TikTok told me fluoride was bad. I was convinced by the studies that I read. Yes, somebody attached PDFs and I read them. Just kidding, I don't think I did, but I think they did attach a PDF, so I assume that it was like real. Fluoride-free toothpastes are usually bad because you do need fluoride for neutralizing, or what's the word? You need to remineralize or something. Something needs to happen in your mouth that fluoride does to prevent cavities, and fluoride-free toothpastes, prior to me finding this, just cut out fluoride and then it would make your teeth like low-key decay. And so I didn't want that, but I didn't want the fluoride until I found this, which has a new compound, or I don't know what it's a chemical material? I don't know. Nanohydroxyapatite. And it says right here, nanohydroxyapatite is considered a revolutionary material with a wide use in dentistry and oral health care because of its safety. We no longer have to choose between toothpaste that work and those with better for you ingredients. Before I really committed to using this, I consulted my dentist, who was shocked that I knew what this was and said that yes, this is a marvel in the dentist community that this new compound has been found that can replace fluoride and be safe for you. I've been using this for years and my teeth haven't fallen out. I actually haven't had a cavity in so long. Let me also knock on wood because I had seven cavities at one time. My teeth didn't hurt, you couldn't see them. The cavities were in between my teeth. When I went to the dentist in Texas, she asked me, who the was your previous dentist? And it was my childhood dentist in New Jersey, who was on the verge of retirement and I think no longer cared to actually take care of my teeth. G bless my dentist in Texas, she fixed it all. Oh my gosh, getting 7 cavities fixed in one sitting. Actually, it was fine because I was on laughing gas and having a ball. Conceptually, it sucked. The other nice thing about that toothpaste, since it is safe for you, you don't have to rinse your mouth at night, and you can actually just have the minty remnants of the toothpaste in your mouth and sleep like that, and it'll keep working to remineralize your teeth at night. I hope remineralize is the right word. Basically prevent cavities throughout the night. Oh my gosh, if I could put an affiliate link, maybe I'll put affiliate links in the description, because I'm unemployed right now and I have no source of income, so. I used to not floss until I had the 7, okay? I used to not floss until I had the 7 cavities in between my teeth, likely due to not flossing. I know, vile. I was a little kid. Just kidding, I was 23. So, now, yes. My old trick used to be that the only time I would floss is for the week leading up to my dentist appointment. I found that a week is the perfect amount of time for you to show up to the dentist's office, and when they do the flossing on you, they're like, wow, your gums aren't even bleeding. Do you floss? And I'm just like, yeah, totally lying. I don't know why I did that, as if it's an exam that I have to pass. But I did pass. I used to use this water flosser. which again was inspired by TikTok, but I started getting kind of grossed out by the idea of there just being remnants of water in the straw. Like, can you see the little water remnants in there? And then it just, oh, I guess I could have just washed it. I didn't know it detached so easily. I stopped using this because I didn't want to have the colony that's growing in here go in my mouth. I'm trying to burp, it's not coming out. Blur this out. Nice and pink. Probably shouldn't have touched it with my finger. If at 80 I don't look like a baby after doing this for my entire life, I'm gonna be pissed. And lastly, face sunscreen. This is one that my fiance bought that is like matte and a little tinted. It looks crazy when you put it on, but then when you rub it in, it just makes it nice and smooth. Even it doesn't look like you have any color on, but it just makes it a little less shiny, which I love because I'm a shiny boy. This is the Super Goop matte sunscreen. Last but not least, hair. Thankfully, on the second day of me having done my hair, if there's not a bunch of hairspray dust in there, I usually can just put some water in it and then put it into a place and it does the job. Sometimes I get a little blind to my hair because there have been moments when I look back at a photo or a video of myself and I'm like, who the hell put so much hairspray in my hair that I look like a Ken doll? Moving on to the next step of this, feeling not repressed by the winter journey. I'm trying to think of what to wear, but I realized that I did my dilemma that I've never understood how women do, which is I've gotten ready from this place up, but I have a sweatshirt on that I have to pull over my face. And I've always wondered for women, when they're getting ready and they're like in sweats, but then they get their makeup done and their hair done, how do they get their sweats off and put on like a dress or some clothes in a way that doesn't just smear and smudge all of their makeup and ruin their hair? I've always wondered that because look what's about to happen to my hair. Some days it's worse. Sometimes when I just want to feel like I've done something with my life for the day, I put on jeans or just uncomfortable pants because it just makes me feel like I earned the comfort at the end of the day. Taking the jeans off, they were stiff all day, versus if I was in sweatpants all day. I'm comfortable all day and I feel like at the end of the night, I didn't earn anything. Nothing's changing when I get in bed. I'm just as comfortable as I was throughout the day. I don't know where that stems from. Anyway, I'm gonna put on some uncomfortable pants. One other way that I know that I'm experiencing the winter blues is because I'm the first to run through an outfit and toss it into the laundry and then the next day do a new outfit. But despite what I said at the beginning of this, which was I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear, I knew exactly what I was gonna wear. It was lying on the chair right in front of me, which is the same outfit that I've been wearing this entire week. Mind you, I've only been inside of my house this whole week. Another element of my seasonal depression. It's not like it collected any nastiness from the outside world. It's just been my house uniform. Let me actually go somewhere where you can't see the pile of laundry. Next up, I'm gonna eat. It is noon. Usually I do prefer to go right into lunch because like eggs, but cacio e pepe ravioli, this is so good. I actually have to go to Trader Joe's today because that's my last I'm trying to figure out the name of this container. What's this container? I was gonna say bag, but it's not a bag. It's not a box. That's my last blank of cacio e pepe ravioli. That's the last little bit of cacio e pepe I have left. Ew, is that a hair? Ugh. Great. I did it. I just love cacio e pepe. You see, now I feel like I can conquer the day. I can very quickly get super into eating once I start, and then I eat so much that I just fall into a food coma, and instead of it being fuel, it's actually just like overconsumption that I now have to rot on the couch to digest. So I'm not gonna overdo it today. I'm just gonna eat this, and I think I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Brave the cold, brave the outdoors, make use of all the winter apparel that I bought but have barely used because I don't wanna use it. This is me to winter.
freaking cute. Thank you.
Was I supposed to go grocery shopping an hour ago, but instead I've been watching Vanilla Mesa's new vlog? Yes. Yes, I have. But it also seems to be curing a bit of my winter depression, so I had to for the video. Okay, let's go to Trader Joe's. It's actually only 39 degrees out, which is considerably warmer than the 15 or so that it's been for the past week, so maybe the thaw is coming. Alrighty, time to go outside for the first time in God knows how long. Bye, ladies. I'll see you soon. I just debated whether or not I should share this. I'm just making a casual salad for myself. I'm not feeling like whipping out the cutting board and the knife, but I have things to cut. Instead of cutting them with a knife, I just go. Cause like, what's the difference? Just wrapped up the call with my coworker on the startup that we're working on. Very exciting. Those calls always invigorate me. I feel like I am now full of energy. I am feeling way better about my seasonal depression today. I think going to the grocery store helped. Getting ready for the day definitely helped. Eating proper meals helped. Who knew? Who knew? I'll see you next week.